That was the form team we played, the form team of the Blue Square North. They finished 1-1. Disappointed, or you felt you maybe should have got more?
No, I think we probably deserved 3 points over the 90. But again, you know, we gave a cheap goal away. I mean, a great finish from the boy. He's cracked it brilliantly. So, from a point of view, he's finishing, but he shouldn't be allowed, you know, 5-10 yards in our penalty area like he did. So someone has switched off. And then again, full credit to them for coming back in the way they did. I think from the next couple of minutes after that, we were on top the whole of the first half after that, and you know, got a good goal from closing the centre backs down and putting them under pressure. And I thought that if we did that, they would give us an opportunity, because they do overplay at times. And Gareth Arneson and Stefan Scott really worked hard first half and put them under a lot of pressure, and we created chances from it. And with a little bit of care and a little bit better finishing, we would have taken 3. But as has been the story of it's a familiar comment from me, Walshy, to you, is who goals we give away and then opportunities we miss.
Yeah, for the first 10 minutes it was Bishop's story, so that important save by Aaron Taylor, of course. The save when he put it on
the lob.
Yeah, brilliant save that.
Yeah, great effort and a good save.
And then it's virtually, but the number of times the ball went across the 6-yard box and nobody there just to take that gamble and get in and score. Yeah,
sometimes that can be a little bit of apprehension in the play. You know, the players knew. I think you could tell by the performance and the effort they put in. They knew that we had to pick up points today. So sometimes your apprehension puts you on the back foot, and you're just arriving too late. Which is what we just talked about. He's trying to put the pressure aside and play the game as normal. You know, that's what we have to do next week, the week after, the week after. There's pressure on every game from now on in. You just have to put that to the back of your mind when you go and play football and play your normal way. So yeah, we're disappointed that, as I say, we didn't pick up 3, but in the long run this might be a good point.
Interesting that you went with the youngster Stefan Scott and ahead of the experience of David McNiven, but as you said there, his hard work and his mobility were a key in the first half particularly.
Yeah, and that was the factor behind it really. You know, we know David's hold-up play is excellent, but from a point of view of chasing them down and closing them into areas and putting them under pressure, we felt that Stefan and Gareth would just give us that little bit more, which, you know, in the end probably is what has got us that goal, as I said earlier.
Stefan's first goal, I mean, it's his first goal in senior football. He'd be delighted, and I'm sure you would be as well.
Yeah, for him I am definitely. He's come on for 15-20 minutes here and there, and he wants to learn and he wants to improve, and he will do. As you see today, he's got a great engine about him, and he makes good runs, and when it's in the penalty area he can finish. He's shown that in training. He's got a long way to go, you know, so we're not going to get carried away with one goal. He'll just go and enjoy his moment tonight, I'm sure of it, and then, you know, Tuesday he's got to keep learning.
And Johnny Wright, the man he replaced, what's the verdict on Johnny? He's got a back problem, and obviously back problems can be pretty serious.
Yeah, we're not 100% certain what the cause of it is. He's with a physio for the last few days and to try and get him fit for today, but we didn't want to, for the sake of one game, possibly hinder 5 or 6 games after it. So we're just monitoring Johnny, you know, every other day and seeing how he gets on. It's a problem at the moment, but it has eased from last week. So as much as we wanted him to be involved today, we as I say, for the sake of one game, we had to try and wrap him up in cotton wool and try and get him ready for next weekend.
And unfortunately, the other results roundabout went against us, with victories for Vauxhall and Hinckley. But as we were saying beforehand, this will happen week to week, won't it?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. You know, and at the end of the day, if you're waiting for other people's results, then you're not doing something right yourself. So all we can do is affect our games. You know, as I say, you know, in the next 4 or 5 weeks' time, this point might be one that keeps us in this division. So from the point of view of today's match, I'm, you know, proud of the boys and the effort they put in for the town. And hopefully this will be the point that gets us going and we can win some rounds. You've talked during the week with John Fuller in the local paper about the need for support for the people to get behind the team. Were you happy with what happened today? The support you got from the terraces? Yes, you know, the nucleus that come down and back us are fantastic. There's a little bit of apprehension towards the end of the game, but they're as nervous as we are. You know, we all want to stay in this division. What it was asking for was, you know, those that came at the start that were maybe disappointed with what they saw. This is the time to put that disappointment behind and turn up now for the next 3. You know, that these are big games for us. I'm sure that those that came last summer are wanting to come back this summer to watch, and we want to be in this league. So we've all got to pull together. That was the reason behind it. You know, another good article written by John that has, you know, has hopefully set the catalyst for three big home matches now.
Yeah, 3 big ones, and all winnable, I would have said, on paper.
Yes, all these games we've got now I think are winnable on paper. It's just, calming the players down, getting the attitude right, getting momentum with them, and getting them to play the right way. I think in many spells today they did, and this is a good team now. This Bishop Stortford team, to go away to Halifax and win 1-0 shows what they're about. And for long spells of this game, we were dominant and on top. So if we can carry that into the next 7, I'm sure we'll be okay.
And how to get away on that's the next item. That's the next stop on the way out there next week away. They had won today, but it'll be tough at Harrogate.
Yeah, we know that. As I say, because of the pressure now, there's no easy games. We were hoping to be over the 44, 45 points by now, and we're not. So yeah, regardless of who you're playing now, they're all massive games. So next week is a one where we've got to go away and get points, and then we look after our own ship and don't worry about anybody else.
Darren, thanks very much.
Cheers, thank you.